You're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Sandra, and let me say good evening to your cherished listeners.
Good evening to you. I deliberately didn't use the word Dumsor because I didn't want to scare you, but there have been power outages. Why?
First, let me put on record that as a government, we've not been shedding load. Over the past 10 to 11 months, our generation capacity has been enhanced. What we are doing as a government is that even though we took over a deficit of 700 megawatts in December 2024, that has been overturned. We managed to ensure that our generation capacity is intact. We recognize that there are a number of issues over the last few days, and those issues are area specific. And so, as a ministry, we've taken notice that if you look at an area like Achimota, they've had some issues. Dodowa has had some issues. You look at part of Akwitiman as well. And you also look at Tesano in the last couple of days. The good news is that, and let me add Adenta to it. The good news is that these challenges have largely been resolved in some of these areas. And so we expect that the residents there will have stable power supply. If you look at Achimota substation, we had an issue with the transformer. Power has been restored in the catchment area as we speak. If you look at Adenta, we estimate that within the period by Friday, we should be able to install the new transformer by Friday. What it is that there's a transformer overload in that area because you've had more residents, more people coming there. Means that demand has gone up, and so you need to change the transformer. And that will be done by Friday, and then that issue will also be resolved. For Dodowa, which affected part of Amrahia, part of Oyarifa, we had an underground issue where a cable blasted, so the team had to trace where the fault was. It's been detected. That was fixed last night. And so largely we are dealing with these outages. And in the coming days, I'm sure that these companies will minimize or will become a thing of the past.
Do you have a timeline you're working? Because, again, I'm just listening to the districts you've mentioned. I was with my mom in the village yesterday at Stray Junction, that's under Dodowa. There was an outage throughout the day, starting from dawn. You have not mentioned that.
Let me know. I mentioned that. Let me not catch you. What I mentioned was that Dodowa had an underground cable issue.
Okay, so that's what affected OEB and Amraha and those places.
That happened Saturday night.
Okay.
And so what happened was that they had to move part of the load in that area to the Adenta substation. That problem has been fixed. Indeed, last night, if you speak to your mom again, I'm sure she'll be able to confirm that from last night around 7-8 p.m. till now, her power would have been stable. So that problem has been completely dealt with. So to answer your question on the timelines,
yes,
all these issues are being handled immediately. And that is why we've completed Dodo over the weekend. Achimota was completed today. Tesano was completed yesterday, Sunday. And Adenta will be completed on Friday.
Very well. We'll look forward to that. And thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much. And so let me use your platform to assure the good people of Ghana that there's nothing like load shedding. We'll continue to address all the challenges that we have with the outages. And so you have the assurances of the government, especially the Minister of Energy and Green Transition, that the people of Ghana will continue to have stable power supply as it's been in the last couple of months.
This part of the announcement will be sending you a bill for. Thank you for speaking to us.
That's what an announcement, that's an assurance.
Very well, I appreciate it. That's Richmond Roxon, his spokesperson for the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3